well with Faith, and the first thing that we're going to do is go on a long holiday.
While we're away, I'll have my lawyers instigate divorce proceedings.
Your lawyer?
I don't want to have anything to do with you ever again. It's over. Heathrow Airport, John?
Absolutely.
We'll take it from there.
No problem.
Can't we just talk about this? I think you're being impulsive, Faith. You know you do that. Come on now, let's just think this through.
It's worked out really well. Because if I had inherited, you probably would have gotten half. Now, while we're out meeting guys and generally living the high life, I'll have the pleasure of knowing that you won't get a red cent. Let's go, John.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye, Mr. Barnaby. Bye.
We'll be going now as well.
I think Miss Bailey and Mrs. Alexander can have a pretty good time.
What, a lawyer instigate us all away?
I hope so.
It's certainly on the cards.
Wasn't spoken of. Wasn't there any gossip? There's invariably gossip, but I endeavour always to forget the words of idle tongues.
He was always making out he was hard up. Always asking favours. There was always another dinner party he wanted me to cook for. I never seemed to say no. Don't know why.
I can't withdraw the invitation.
Doesn't it ever occur to you that I have other things to do? You might even offer to pay me.
I would. Of course I would. But you know how it is. It's the bloody bank manager.
And yet you have all these people to dinner.
I know I have no right to ask this of you.
Why don't you sell a painting? Or a statue, or something?
I know you don't mean that. I know you wouldn't want me to sell my babies.
He said he'd be dead soon. And that he'd leave everything to me. So long as I let him taste my pavlova one more time. I told him I wanted it in writing. I want that in writing.
Of course. Of course you do. Oh, and the lobster. Now, they must taste the bisque. Oh, you know, if I was just a few years younger, I could lose myself in those dark, dark eyes.
We do the paperwork tomorrow.
Of course.
Can you think of any reason why someone might want to kill him? Any enemies?
No. There were a few people who didn't approve of him. His lifestyle. But, no enemies. As far as I'm aware.
Just one more thing, Mrs. Carnock, if I may. Close as you are to Rex Masters' place, did you notice anything unusual around about the time he disappeared?
No. Oh, this is Richard, my husband.
Dr. Carnock. I'm Detective Chief Inspector Barnaby. This is Detective Sergeant Jones. We were just asking your wife, whether she'd seen anything unusual around about the time that Rex Masters disappeared.
I've explained there was nothing.
Well, actually, I did see something. On my way back from the pub, I suppose it was about 9 o'clock, a man sitting in his car outside Rex's house.
Why didn't you mention it before?
Well, nobody asked me before. And I hadn't really